name's Sam Saunders and I'm a tax junior within the R&D tax department at MHA. What do you most enjoy about R&D tax and why? I think for me, the variety across the role in terms of the different segments in clients that we have. We have clients from everything from construction, precision engineering, all the way to software, food technology, manufacturing. And I think the exposure to those different sectors and markets is something that really enhances the role for me. What is one misconception about R&D tax which is not true? I think the biggest misconception in the R&D tax industry is that you need to have an engineering background. Although a background in engineering can be helpful towards the technical side of the role, I think as long as you have an inquisitive mind and a questioning how things work and why things work, then R&D tax is a great place to be. I personally have a background in business and management as my degree, and I still can understand the technical aspects. As long as you're inquisitive and do your wider reading of the markets and the projects around clients that we have, you would succeed absolutely fine in the industry. Why would you recommend going into R&D tax? I'd recommend going to R&D tax as it's a really great industry which displays a lot of great characteristics and skills. I think firstly, due to the sort of vast interaction that we have on a daily basis with clients, it's great for developing interpersonal skills and business skills because you're developing relationships constantly. You're meeting different people from different industries, all with different ways of working, and it really encourages you to be flexible and adapt to different scenarios. I think as well the technical aspects of it, that you get to grips with a lot of complicated but still understandable projects and processes that occur in all these different sectors. So what do you do on a day-to-day basis in your role? So my role consists of a lot of client consultation, which involves things about project discussions and processes, how these new processes actually fall within the boundaries of R&D for tax purposes. This can be anything involved with, efficiencies and overcoming technical uncertainties. And my role also consists of accounts analysis and financial data, along with client visits as well. So what do you like about MHA? I think the biggest thing for me at MHA is the trust that the partners and the staff and the senior managers put in you. From the moment that I joined, I was already included in the client conversations and trusted to go out on site with just one other senior member of staff. And I think that faith that is put in you really gives you the confidence to be able to grow and develop as an individual. And finally, how did you hear about MHA? So I actually heard about MHA through a friend who worked here, who recommended that the R&D tax department was a really great place to work. Luckily, I applied, I went through the assessment centre and the interview processes, and eventually luckily landed myself a role within the R&D tax department, which I'm very grateful for, because I think on a daily basis our team is a really great environment to work in. It's very encouraging and we have a lot of great discussions about the wider industry, and I think just in general MHA gives you great support across doing your professional qualifications if that's something that interests you, and they give you that real balance and flexibility.